Russia is looking to achieve more power in the global scale. It wants to be more recognized as one of the world's rising superpowers, because whenever lists of rising superpowers are brought up, it's always India, China, Africa. No one talks about Russia nowadays. Putin wants to put Russia back on the world scale like the USSR back then. Best course of action, either A, Ukraine has three choices. A, fight back and lose a lot of their population, but could mean a possibility of a win and humiliating Russia. B, surrender, but that would mean that Ukraine would have to cede half of its territory. Or C, ask for NATO's help. NATO has a 70-30% of chance of helping. It means that NATO will help indirectly, like supplying with weapons, food, supplies, etc. But it won't help in militarily. That's why I said 70-30. 70-30 means that 70% of all of NATO's help will probably just be no volunteers will be sent by NATO probably. Maybe a UN, if the UN does any action, it could actually send peacekeepers to help fight Russia, like it did in the Korean War. The outcome of that is not gonna be good for Russia in the long term. I do not know why Russia's launched such a massive invasion. The entire world is now against them. Even China though is more on the side of Russia. They just announced they're gonna buy more Russian wheat. Therefore, it's gonna reduce the impact of the sanctions. USA and NATO have just imposed massive sanctions on Russia, targeting its president and other people. Not likely, maybe perhaps, but Ukraine is quite vast. And it also has places like, they could annex the eastern part, though the Russian separatists do want to join Russia actually. But Russia isn't looking for minerals, it's looking for power. Most likely, I think they would just annex a lot of the country and make Ukraine a puppet. Ukraine needs anti-air missiles and anti-ballistic missile weapons. They don't have much. They mostly have anti-air missiles, no anti-ballistic missiles. And as you can see from videos previously, Russia's pounding Kiev and other cities nearby and military bases with ballistic missiles.